This meditation is called a body scan. This is a mindfulness meditation. When I do body scans, I sit pretty much in the same way as I do all other meditations. So I sit with my head over my heart and my heart over my pelvis. And the purpose for this is I close my eyes when I do mindfulness meditations. And when I have my eyes closed and I sit in this way, I can kind of picture what my body looks like. So with body scans, this is especially important. Just because we're going to really tune in to our bodies. We're really going to try to link up our mind and bodies when we do a body scan. So I invite you to close your eyes if you feel comfortable. If you don't want to close your eyes, that's okay. I welcome you to keep a soft gaze, whatever that means to you. But if you feel comfortable enough to close your eyes, I invite you to do so. If you have to move at all during this meditation, totally okay. The most important thing that we can do here is not overthink what we're doing and just try to keep our attention on the directions of my voice. That's it. So we will begin now. So we're going to just start by taking some deep breaths in our nose and out through our nose. Really just trying to take some deep breaths, keeping it in the nose and exhaling through the nose. Try your best to not overthink your breath here. We just want your natural deep breaths. As we begin on this mindfulness body scan, every time your mind wanders, every time your mind gets distracted, that's totally okay, totally normal. Just remind yourself you're doing this meditation and see if you can pull your attention back to the directions of my voice. We're going to start at the top of the head. See if you can notice any physical sensations at the top of your head. Noticing if you can feel any physical sensations here at the top of your head. Maybe you feel warmth. Maybe you feel a breeze. Maybe you feel tingling. Maybe you don't feel anything at all. That's totally okay. Just really trying to see, can we notice any physical sensations here at the top of the head? And we'll move our attention to our forehead, noticing anything here, noticing any physical sensations at our forehead. Now we'll move down to the eyes, the area around the eyes. Maybe you start with your right eye and then move to your left eye. Noticing any sensations here. If you feel any tension during this exercise, see if you can melt down that tension. See if you're able to melt away any tension that you might be holding or any tension that you notice. If you're unable to melt away any tension, that's also okay. Now we'll move our attention to our nose. Noticing anything here. Maybe we can feel the air moving in and out of our nose. As we move now to our lips, maybe we can feel our lips touching each other. Maybe they feel dry or wet. Now we'll move to the inside of our mouth. just scanning the inside of our mouth, scanning our tongue with our attention, seeing if we can notice any physical sensation in the mouth, of the tongue, anything here. And we'll move our attention to our right cheek, the outside of the jaw, scanning here. And we'll move over to our left cheek, the left area outside the jaw, scanning our attention here. Moving to our chin and staying curious, seeing if maybe we can even feel something new. Now we'll move to our neck. Maybe to the inside, to our throat. Seeing if we can notice any physical sensations. We'll move to the right shoulder. We'll move to the right bicep, moving our attention, scanning our attention on our right bicep. Maybe we circle our attention around the bicep. Maybe we move our attention from shoulder to elbow, up and down. As we move to our right elbow, the area inside the right elbow. And now to our right forearm. Scanning our attention as we move to the right wrist, and to the right hand, the fingers of our right hand. Maybe we pull our attention up and down each finger. Oftentimes, there may be new sensations we notice in our hands. And we'll jump over to the left shoulder. And moving to our left bicep. Just scanning our attention. Maybe you feel the cloth of your clothing. Maybe you feel pressure from your clothing or tightness. Maybe you don't feel anything. And moving our attention to our left elbow and the area inside our left elbow. And to our left forearm, scanning our attention up and down our forearm, or maybe around in circles of our forearm, seeing if we can notice any physical sensations. We'll move to the left wrist, and to our left hand, our left fingers. Maybe once again, tracing our attention up and down each finger. Noticing if we feel anything here. Maybe we feel warmth. Maybe we feel tingling. And every time our mind gets distracted, see if we can gently pull it back to paying attention to any physical sensations. And now we'll move to the chest area, Seeing if you notice anything here. Maybe the chest rising and falling. As we move down to the lower rib cage, the area right above our belly button, our waist area. Maybe with loving curiosity, seeing if we can feel anything here. As we move to the lower tummy, noticing any physical sensations. And we'll jump our attention to the top of our back. To the top of our back. We're going to scan our whole back. So maybe we zigzag our attention from one side to the other, starting at the top, zigzagging back and forth to the bottom. Maybe we just run our attention up and down. Doing our best to notice any physical sensation. If you notice any tension, see if you're able to melt out any tension. Maybe you send your breath to that area that you feel tension, whatever that means to you. Maybe you're even able to exhale any tension. We move down to the lower back area, to our hips, to our pelvic region. Maybe we feel the weight of our body on the cushion or the chair that we're sitting on. As we move to the right thigh, once again, seeing what we could notice here. We'll move to the right knee, the area behind the right knee, to the right shin, the right calf. Once again, maybe pulling your attention up and down the shin and the calf. Maybe circling the shin and the calf with your attention. Just trying to see, can we notice any physical sensation? Now to the right ankle. And to the right foot, the top of the foot, the sole of the foot, the heel, our toes. Maybe we can feel whatever our foot is placed on, our shoe, our sock, the ground. Noticing anything here. And we'll jump to our left thigh. Staying curious. Moving to our left knee, the area behind our left knee, and our left shin, our left calf. Down to our left ankle, into our left foot, our left heel, the top of the foot, the sole of the foot, our toes, maybe dragging our attention up and down each toe, seeing if we can notice any physical sensation. And we've come to the end of this body scan. I invite you to wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers, and slowly open your eyes. Come back to the room.